Hi guys, hello. Okay, today I'm going to show you a super easy smoky eye that anybody can do only using one brush. I'm going to use 3 colors and I'm just going to show you how simple and easy this is to do. So you can use any 3 colors that you like. I'm going to be using Lullaby, Coco, and a color called You Complete Me, which is a shimmer. I do have all my highlights on, my blush, and I do have a little bit of mascara on. I'll probably put another coat on after I do my eyes, and then I'll finish with my brows and show you how easy this is. I used to, like I've said 100 times, not been an eyeshadow girl prior to starting with SEINT. And I honestly just didn't know how, and I didn't know I had the right tools and things like that. And since coming on and seeing just how easy this stuff is to do, I think I've become fairly well at doing it. So I'm going to share it with you because I know a lot of people are in the same boat as me and just unsure of how to do it, but want to do it. And I'm just going to show you just basically how simple this is. Okay. So this is a color called Lullaby. It's a purpley color. And this is the eyeshadow brush. I'm going to use the fluffy end of the eyeshadow brush to go into Lullaby. So tap my brush in it, tap off the excess on my towel here. And then I'm just going to put this all over my bottom lid into the crease of my eye. So just like this. Now, if you get super messy with your eyeshadow like I do, don't worry about it. Just get it on your lid. I'm going to show you how easy it is to clean it up and how to give yourself a quick little instant eye lift as well. So I'll do the other side here. Just picking up a little bit of product. And I'm just lightly holding the brush. The brush really does all the work for me. So it's a little bit looser packed bristles on the end that I'm using, which is going to pick up light amounts of color. I'm going to use the other end here in just a second, the domed end, and it's a more denser packed bristle, which means it's going to pick up more color. So I'm going to do this. Okay. So that's the Lullaby. Now I'm going to use a color called Coco, which is a really deep brown. Hang on. I'm trying not to get my fingers in all this. This is Coco. Okay, so now I'm going to use this densely packed in, and I'm going to go in there and pick up the color, kind of tap off the excess on my towel here. And now I'm just going to go in and make like a V in the outside corner of my eye. So right here, down, and just kind of make a V right there. That's it. And you can pick up as much color as you want or as little. So you're just kind of contouring the eye a little bit. As you can see, I'm just kind of moving the darker out, just like I'm going to do with my eyebrow. We're going to stay lighter in the front and move the darker out to give you the appearance of a bigger eye, which is what you want. So just making a V, and again, you can see I'm getting super outside my eye. I'm not worried about it. I'm going to show you how easy that is to clean up. Do the other side here. And right here, that's making a really pretty V. So simple. Just like that. Okay, so now I'm going to use the fluffy end of the brush and I'm going to blend. I'm not going to swirl all together. I don't want to mix this over to here and vice versa, but I want to soften all of these lines. So I'm just going to take my brush and just blend and soften the line just like that. Okay, this side as well. Super simple. Making sure those are even. I think I have a little more color on this side, so I'm gonna go in with my Coco just a little bit more over here. There we go. Okay, so now I'm gonna take a shimmer color called You Complete Me. It's a really pretty dark pinky purpley color. This one right here. Okay, so you can see it, and I'm gonna take my ring finger and just go into it and tap it from the inside corner of my eye to the middle of my eye. So you can see. Just like that. And again, you can pick up and put on as much color as you want to do. Okay, just like that. So simple. Okay, so now I'm going to come back in with my brush again and just blend just to make sure I don't have any sharp lines and everything looks fluid on my eye. Okay, so now this is where you would, if you have not put on your mascara, go ahead and put on your mascara. I'm gonna do another coat really quick. Today I used this Maybelline Colossal Big Shot. So I'm gonna come in and put another layer of that on. I did use my lash primer as well, my L'Oreal Voluminous Lash Primer. Okay, so just a little bit more. Now, you're gonna take, let me dust it off, this small end of your hand, you're gonna go back into your Lullaby, the main color that we put on our lid, okay, the first color we put down, and I'm gonna take it and come underneath my eye. And I just wanna come to about my pupil. You don't wanna bring it all the way in and close the eye, okay? So just underneath and to right there. And again, you can put as heavy a color, as pigment as you want down, or as light as you want. If you put it down and you get a little bit too much, don't worry about it again. I'll show you how to fix that. Put a little bit more. Okay, so you can take this end of it, if you squeeze it together like this, and then just go in there and you can blend it out if you get too much. Okay, so super simple, super easy. Okay, now how to clean it up. I used my Triple D brush to apply my highlights today. So I'm not even picking up any more product, okay? I'm just using what is left over on my product from putting my brightening highlights on. And I'm just gonna swoop up from the outside corner of my eye right to my eyebrow, just like that. And look at the lift that I gave myself. And I cleaned it up. And then I get messy in here too. So I always come in and put just a little bit right there in the corner of my eye. Like that. And again, swoop up. Clean it up just like that. And I just blend it just a little bit. Look how pretty that is. Easy, guys. That's the easiest smoky eye ever. Anybody can do that. Seriously, if this girl can do it, you can do it. I'm gonna come in real close so you can see. Just like that. So you can get as heavy as you want, like I said, with the pigment. Keep it as light as you want. Like I'm keeping it, this is a daytime smoky eye that I'm doing. You can always ramp it up and put more pigment on, more color. If it's a nighttime event, something like that, you can put mascara on the lower lashes. Again, if you're gonna put them on the lower lashes, just kind of go from that pupil out, okay? With your lower lashes. We don't wanna close off the eye. We wanna keep it looking nice and big. All right, so I'm gonna finish with my brows real quick, show you how simple and easy this guy is. This is the line brush, okay? I'm gonna use this smaller angled in right here. I'm gonna go into an eyeshadow color called Bird. It's what I like to use. I'm gonna dip that angled in, and then I'm just gonna stamp right here into my brow and fill in all the sparse spots, just like that. Just a tiny amount of eyeshadow goes a really long way. Like that, okay. Do this side, and remember guys, eyebrows are sisters. They're not twins. Do not spend all your time trying to get them to look the exact same. It will drive you insane, and they won't ever look the exact same. All right, so on a normal day, normal 5-minute face day, that's what I would do to my brows, okay, just the eyeshadow. But if I'm going out and I'm doing a little bit more and I've got my smoky eye on, I'm gonna show you what else I would do. I take the contour, the swirly end of my brush here, and I go into my contour. I'm gonna go into a contour color called Astoria. So I'm just gonna dip this into it. And like I said earlier, how we're lighter and we go darker, we're gonna do the same thing with our eyebrow. So I'm gonna take that with the contour on it, and I'm gonna start right here and go back with it, okay? So right here and go back. So I create a darker brow moving to the tail of my eyebrow, just like that. And it's just subtle, but those little things like that really make a difference. And right here and go back, just like that. Okay, all right, to set my brow, I'm going to be using brow wax and setting spray, which is phenomenal. This is the best stuff ever. You're gonna see all these other companies coming out with this brow wax. when Saint was out there first with it. So what it does is it's like hairspray for your brows. It sets your brows, but it also adds volume and lift to your brow as well. So I just sprayed the swirly end of my brush with our setting spray, or stay spray. Now I'm going to take that swirly end and I'm just going to go into my wax, wave it around like this, get those bristles nice and covered, and then I'm going to go into my brow. And I'm just going to put it into my brow. And I know it's very hard to tell in the camera, but look at this side versus, I mean, you can see it, I can see it, the difference in volume from side to side. It just seals around those hair follicles and just like lifts them off your face and gives you lots of volume in the brows. I mean, look at that. It's so easy and such a nice finishing touch on your brows. Okay guys, so that's it. That's how simple a smoky eye is, how quick you can do it. You can use any 3 colors that you like to use to create the dimension, depending upon your eye color. The colors I use today look good on any eye color. I've seen them on brown-eyed artists, green-eyed artists, blue, hazel, everybody. Those colors look good on anybody. They're nice neutral colors. But you can do, you know, browns, purples, greens, whatever you want to do. Have fun with it. And if you have any questions, just let me know. As always, give me a thumbs up if you like this video. And if you ever want to color match, you can just shoot me a message at cynthia.williamsfitness@gmail.com, and I'm happy to do your color match. All right, see you guys later.